All right, everybody, give it up for your next comic coming to the stage. It's Tanya Cole.
Oh my goodness. I had already planned this lead in before that, but anybody do antidepressants? Everybody ever tried out antidepressants? That is a shockingly enthusiastic reply. Usually people are like, yeah, yeah, I've done them. I'm not going to bag on them. Don't worry. I had to do my own go-round on antidepressants. Whew, aren't those psych meds fun? Aren't they just the doctor was like, I think you should try these. And I said, okay. And I'm like, don't Google the side effects. If the doctor right out of the gate says, don't Google the side effects, get your fucking phone out right then. Followed his advice. I took the antidepressants 2 weeks in. I'm not gonna lie, I felt awesome. Felt so much better, but I had some fucking questions. I went on my little googly. Yeah, those side effects. Holy shit. One side effect number one, reduced sleep. I had previously been depressed, which means I was sleeping 9 to 12, and suddenly I'm sleeping 4 hours. Try to keep yourself entertained for 20 fucking hours. You know? Especially when you have kids and you have to be quiet. Fun side effect number two, reduced appetite. Nothing tasted good. I didn't want to eat anything. And don't let my current size fool you. At one point I weighed 310 pounds. I've been kicked out of an all-you-can-eat restaurant 4 times in my life. Fucking bitch loves to eat. Loves to eat. I just couldn't get into eating. But it was the last side effect, the last one, that was really, really the deal breaker. They call it reduced libido. Yeah, I've been drinking, whatever. You guys it's libido now. From here on out, it's like, honey, come here and touch it. My libido is really high. I'll show you. Anyways, they call it reduced libido. No, it's reduced my ass. You can't come to save your life. I know. I called in sick for work and dedicated an entire day to this. Started out with a 2-finger tango. Not flashy, but typically effective, ladies. You know what I'm talking about. Just rub one out real quick. Nothing. So then I got out the little, the little one, just the little, just a soft purr. You probably have one in your purse right now. The little one. Just in case of emergencies. You never know. You get stressed out and have to pop off and help your mood. You know, it's still nothing. So then I had to get out the big heavy duty, the one I got as a gag gift when I got married, the gas powered one that says Husqvarna on the side. So you have to really rip on that cord 3 or 4 times before it gets going. And it goes hard, man, like my teeth were coming loose. Still nothing. And that's when I realized I had to get off these fucking drugs, because no matter how good I feel, if I can't eat, and if I can't sleep, and if I can't come, what do I have to live for? That's when I started microdosing. You don't know many people over 50 that microdose. I've been doing it for 50 years. You guys familiar with this shit? Woo! Oh yeah, it's where, if you don't know, it's where you take small amounts of hallucinogens every day to try to manage your issues. I recommend this for exactly no one. Exactly no one, because there's no guidance. Next thing you know, you're on a fucking Reddit page at 4 a.m. reading suggestions from a hippie that say shit like, well, you should feel it, but not. That's not a dosage, motherfucker. That does not help me. I was like going raw dog, just all on my own. And I had a real job then, which made it really fun, because, I'd be pulling into the parking lot some days and going, coming in hot! This is gonna be a long day. Not full on tripping balls, but the edges were sizzling pretty fucking hard. I was like, it's lunchtime, I can do this. And I pulled out my lunch and just completely emotionally delaminated, just came apart over an apple. Over a fucking apple, because I just pull it out and all of a sudden I just like, this contains seeds. This is the reproductive organ of a tree. This is not lunch, this is the tender day of food. This is trying to fuck my face. Not today, apple. Not today. So have you ever raged and quit a job? Yeah, that was the segue. That I was freaking out at work. Yeah. You ever rage quit a job? Nobody? Really? Just me? Oh, God. The last job I rage quit, I kind of went a little too far. We're talking like, fuck this place, fuck you, I'm never coming back again. Ripped the phone out of the wall, flipped the desk over, kicked down the door. And I remembered I worked from home. Slightly problematic. Yeah. And then I started doing this, started doing comedy. Yeah. Do this for a living. Yeah, it doesn't pay well. But don't worry. Mama has some side gigs. Yeah, I'm looking at you, sure. I have some side gigs online, where young men go to entertain themselves. When they have a little free cash and they want to have some fun. Want to play with other people. Yeah, you figured it out. I sell Magic the Gathering cards online. Servicing the needs of nerds since 2009, cardshark.com. Look me up, Copster. I am deeply nerdy. It's terrible. I love it. And I'm deeply single. I know. You guys have known me for like 5 minutes and you're like, yeah, you should fill that blank in. Woo, yeah, some of it is my age. I am over 50. Dating over 50 is... It's like shopping for a jigsaw puzzle at a thrift store. There's definitely going to be a couple pieces missing. And on top of it all, once you assemble it, what the picture you end up with doesn't match what was on the box. I bought into a basket full of cute fuzzy kittens. And I got an emotional tornado tearing apart my personal trailer park. Super fun. Aging is great, though. I would recommend. I hang with younger people, though, and sometimes my young lady friends have questions about aging, how your body changes. They were like, how's menopause going? Fucking wish I knew. Been doing this shit for 41 years. If I bleed one more time, I'm taking a fucker with me. I can't take it anymore. They lied. When I started, they were like, oh, you'll do this for 30 years. Fuck that! 41! Most of you aren't even that old. Can you conceive of the concept of like, blah, blah, once a month? I always thought it was gross. I always thought it was nasty. I always thought it was awful. And then the best part, as you age, spoiler alert, your periods get weird. Unpredictable. And sometimes, like, a girl was like, would you just get a Diva cup? No, I need a Diva beer pitcher. Bitch, you don't understand. And you just see me trying to horse that fucking gum. And I still have to change it twice a day. And I don't know when it's gonna happen. There's no and sometimes. Okay, I hope you're go. We'll just go there. So I knew this guy, and it reached that point where we're gonna go home and do the hookup, right? Yeah. And it was hot. It was talking like we get to my place, the door comes open, and I don't even think we shut it all the way, and the clothes are coming off on the way to the bedroom, and the lights aren't even coming on, and it was just took the tuna to Pound Town, big time. Really went for it for a long period of time, and I was like, this is great, until I turned on the lights. Looked like a fucking Dexter kill room. I mean, he was bred from his nipples to his ankles. It was on the walls. I was like, fuck. And thank God he was cool. I was like, you go to the bathroom first. He goes in the bathroom and he goes, it looks like I murdered someone with my dick! This is awesome! I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Sporto. Come back next month. Jesus Christ. And other parts of you change. Like, I was hanging with a single homie, he's 55, and he was whining. He's like, I'm really sick of fucking these grannies with their pancake titties. And I was like, son, you're 55. Pancakes are what's on the menu. Just try out the maple syrup and dig the fuck in, bro. What do you think you're gonna get? And I got to thinking about it, and it's like, God damn. I wish I had pancake titties at this point. I really do. I mean, as aforementioned, I used to eat a lot. I used to weigh 310 pounds, and I breastfed a few children. And my titties are more like a non-Newtonian fluid at this point. Like, if I don't have active pressure on them, they just kind of flow. I have to sleep with a sports bra on, because if I don't, I'll wake up with a titty wrap 3 times a day. Nipple up my ass. Bitch, I did not consent to this. And then, the younger girlfriends, summertime, they're like, it's hot. You should go out without a bra. It's so refreshing. It's so liberal. With these titties, are you insane? Typically, women in my age group lose a titty to cancer. I'm going to lose one to curiosity and boredom. It's just going to walk off and start booking flights on a kayak. Bitch never takes me anywhere, and we never get fucked, we never get sucked, and we're out! Fuck this bitch. I do enjoy being single. I always talk about proofs that why I'm happy single. And one of them is that I say a lot is that I'm over 50, I'm divorced, and I have 0 cats. Isn't that proof enough? I feel that. But then the other night I was on the couch with my daughter, teenage daughter, and she's leaning on me and she's like, I love you, Mom. And I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Why, honey? Tell Mommy why you love me. And she's like, because you feed me and you put a roof over my head. And I'm like, fuck, she's a really big cat. Maybe I'm not as happy as I thought. Maybe I need to get out there and date. No. People are like, why don't you try the younger men? Try the younger men. I don't know. Okay, here's the truth. I'm neither ashamed nor proud to admit that right after I got divorced, I did cougar up a little bit.
Yeah, still looking at
And they're fun. They're fun. But I have to tell you the truth, I do find younger men to be exactly like the pockets in women's dress slacks. Shallow, useless, entirely cosmetic. So if you happen to catch me with a 22 in my mouth right now, it's going to be a calendar, not a person. Then the older men, the men my age group, they were raised on those 80s rom-coms. You remember those, when a girl says no, it means the boy should try harder. Cute in the 80s for some reason, 2024, very rape adjacent. And if you win, I'll leave you alone. But if I win, we fuck.
Holy shit.
I only had to pick a second before I said,
Russian roulette!
because either way I win. If you take the bullet, you're dead, and I don't have to listen to this horseshit anymore. And if I take the bullet, well, son, you're stuck pumping away at my slowly cooling corpse. My name is Tanya Copa, my friends are Short Daddy Chocolate.